The question becomes that some people are asking nationally, where is Odell Beckham kind of in the pecking order? Kyle Brandt from NFL Network had this to say on Odell Beckham.
I don't know who Odell Beckham Jr. is. We've lost track of this amazing athlete and rock star in our league. I don't know who he is. Is he still like this number one superstar receiver? Is he fine being a number two? Is he part of a tandem? How good is he? Can you count on him? And I just want to do a quick little Odell State of the Nation here. Let's do a little argument. If you had to win one big game right now and you could pick any receiver you want in the league, like where is Odell on that list? Is he still like in the top 12? Is he in the top 15? Would you rather have Allen Robinson than Odell? Would you rather have Justin Jefferson? Would you rather have Amari Cooper, Calvin Ridley? Would you rather have Jarvis Landry? There's a lot of guys that the answer is probably yes. And I just remember, I feel like 20 minutes ago, the answer to that question was maybe like 5 guys or 3 guys or 1 guy. So where is he now? Like, is he ever going to be that giant again? Garrett Foley, you were talking last segment how the Cam Newton of 2015 is never coming back. Fine. Well, what about the Odell of 2016 or even 2017? Is that guy capable of coming back? Or is he just going to be like a nice, 60 catch, 5 touchdown guy who's very famous and does a nice role with the Browns? Or is he still the guy? My answer in one sentence, for Cleveland to have success and get to the Super Bowl, again, JB says, Jarvis and Odell need to be the best tandem in the league. In the league.
I don't know that I'd go that far, but they certainly, if Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. are the best wide receiving tandem in the league, it's going to be an awfully fun fall in Cleveland.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, the Browns have, in my mind, undoubtedly the number one running back tandem in the league, right? So if you have the top running back tandem, top receiver tandem, you're going to score a ton of points. I think that tandem needs to be, top 5 in the league, and I think they are. It's an interesting discussion about Odell, though. I still would list him as the number one ahead of Jarvis. That might upset Jarvis or might motivate Jarvis because, he played a full season last year. I just think Odell, assuming he's healthy and he looks healthy, is more physically gifted, not only than Jarvis Landry, but than 99% or 95% of receivers in this league. So if you take that in consideration and you say, yes, he's healthy, I think he's a top 10 guy in this league. Now, he might not catch 80 balls for 1,500 yards because the Browns offense isn't designed to do that. But can he take over a game? Yes, I still think he can do that. And if you're picking a receiver for one game, I think he's still in that top 10. I would take him ahead of Allen Robinson. I would take him ahead of Justin Jefferson just because he hasn't, he's only had the 1 year in the league. I think when you're off the grid, so to speak, for a year or half a year and almost 2 years now because of the injuries, it's easy to forget how dominant Odell was. And I think he's still young enough and healthy enough and certainly talented enough to be a top 10 talented receiver. That doesn't mean he'll have those stats, but I think he can have that type of an impact.
Yeah, and you know what? I would guess that at this point in his career, if the Browns get to a Super Bowl and he gets to the big stage, it's probably what he would like most.
I would think so. And now maybe, you go to Super Bowl and you win a Super Bowl and then, or 1 or 2, whatever the situation is, and then you say, hey, let me go be the guy for one season somewhere, and try to prove that I can catch 120 balls, because we saw Stephon Diggs kind of transform that Buffalo offense, but he was the guy. And I don't know if Odell's going to be the guy in this offense, and maybe that's still a dream of his, but I think in the interim, you're right, he would be more than happy to win a Super Bowl or 2 in Cleveland with his best buddy Jarvis.